The Colorado governor says the Animas River is back to some pre-spill contamination levels, and he now says the river could reopen within 24 hours. News 13's Marissa Lucero is live in Durango with the latest.
Yeah, Kim, we're actually right here on the edge of the river. Now, I wanted you to see the edge. You can still start to see an orange film that's right there, not so much in the middle of the river, but right here on the edge. Now, when we got down here today, we spoke with a city worker who tells us that the Parks and Recreation Office has been patrolling the river here in Durango, making sure no one is still going in. He tells us that they have a high population of homeless people who like to bathe in the river. He says they've been putting up signs in some of the high popular areas, trying just to, again, keep people out. Now, if you're looking at the video from today that we shot, completely different than what we saw a few days ago. Now, when the governor of Colorado got here this morning, he said state officials as well as the EPA are still testing the water frequently. That has residents in the area waiting for that final go. This is what they had to say today.
We'll probably reopen in stages. My guess is it'll reopen for, I don't know, rafting and fishing. My guess is that and this is conjecture, so maybe until we get toxicology, we may reopen it for fishing, but catch and release, just to make sure that we are absolutely safe.
It's a shame that you can't access it this time of year because we've had so much rain, and it's actually been a nice year for the rivers.
As of right now, we don't have a definite time. Again, it could be within the next 24 hours. Back to you.
Thank you, Marissa. Now, there are a lot of calls to hold the EPA accountable for this spill that they caused. Today, the secretary announced she will personally visit that area tomorrow to talk with residents and understand the full impact of what happened. She's also promising compensation to those affected. Now, New Mexico's congressional delegation is asking the EPA for a detailed plan to address the water shortages in San Juan County and the Navajo Nation. They've had to shut off valves from the Animas that provide drinking water.
It's incredibly important that we, just because the plume's going downstream, that we stick with this until this is made right for the impacted communities along the Animas. And then that after this process resolves, that we fix some of the long-term problems so that this never happens again.
Senator Heinrich says the EPA failed to notify affected communities of the spill until a day later, but says they have been much more responsive since then, which is encouraging. Of course.